Greetings, everyone. This is the Sale of the Tower of Death 99, aka the Black Cobra, and this is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the Trilogy. Now, when we last left off, we had actually started on the second to last case of the first game. Turnabout Goodbyes. Our favorite prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, was accused of murder. And apparently it was someone who Edgeworth and Mia Fey knew. Manfred von Karma. Who is Manfred von Karma? Well, you'll find out in a little bit. Sounds like someone I know, Edgeworth. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. What? Prosecutor as vicious as Edgeworth, multiplied tenfold, huh? Well, you'll find out who Manfred von Karma is. Edgeworth is not lying with what he just said. No. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya, you could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Couldn't reach. Bad timing. Hope so. It's nothing, Edgeworth. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. That, my viewers, is Manfred von Karma. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. No, Maya. He's a fraud. Or is he? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Richard Gumshoe. Describe the incident. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. And the boat started to move. One towards the boat rental shop. I don't think so, Mr. Von Karma. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. The next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Very well. One moment, everyone. I apologize for that, everyone. Just a little under the weather. You received a call from a man? You said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? I'm aware of that, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. 2 witnesses, huh? What happened next, Detective? How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? 3 minutes, huh? That's pretty fast. Mr. Von Karma. You are an idiot. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all. I believe he is stating the facts. Miles Edgeworth very rarely gets scared. Mr. Von Karma. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? Apparently, Mr. Von Karma doesn't trust anyone. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart fatally. Very well. 22 caliber, huh? Found the murder weapon in the boat. Murder weapon, huh? Pistol. Very well. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Oh, don't you go tisk-tisk-tisking me, Mr. Von Karma. Fingerprints on the pistol, huh? Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Very well. Wait a minute. Fired 3 times. Victim was only shot once. No. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. True, but I'm not buying it. Almost decisive. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. Was that you in the boat? What? Then who did? Who did shoot him? You don't know? Weren't you right there? Heard a gunshot from very close by. The other man fell. Suicide? You know it was a suicide? I don't buy it. Any progress with Mia? No. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts. I've just been getting lucky lately. You never know when my luck is gonna run out. Huh? Ah! Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Lot of heart. You're a research student at a university? Begin by telling us what you saw at the night of the incident. Do not add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? A witness's account. It's Christmas Eve just after midnight. This bang come up from the lake. I looked into the window, I saw two gents in a boat. And there was another bang. There's never a thing on the lake but that boat. Oh shit. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. No. No, no, no. I'm not buying it. I don't think so, Mr. Von Karma. Objection, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. What question can there possibly be? We don't know who the man in the photo actually is. No. Perhaps. Held in contempt? I think not. Oh, I definitely think there was a contradiction. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Fine, fine, fine. Why were you camping there anyway? What research? This all sounds suspicious. Be more specific about your research? Oh, I don't think so, Mr. Von Karma. No. Ah. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? I'm not leisurely chatting with the witness. Could you clearly see the two men? No. No. It is not clear enough. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Oh. Damn you, Von Karma! Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Meaningless? I think not. I wouldn't ask them if I thought they were meaningless. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? No. You sure about that? How come you're so sure? Scan the whole lake? Sounds like she was more interested in the lake rather than the boat. No, she has not. You want me to find contradictions, yet you keep interrupting me, Mr. Von Karma. Mr. Von Karma, shut up. No! Agreed, Maya. It is fishy. Damn it! No! No, no, no! Maya! It's unclear whether you're actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? No! Answer the question. I don't think so, Mr. Von Karma. No. No. You're not getting me this time. Bastard. Wrong! Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony! That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. I don't think so. No. Mr. Von Karma. I don't think so. Melodrama, my ass. I am not badgering the witness. Last statement. What about the other man? Mr. Von Karma! Yes, I did. And you're not allowing me to find that contradiction. Shut up! Ah! Can't squander my efforts either. Damn it! No, 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 no. You're not getting me, Mr. Von Karma. Objection, Your Honor. Gotcha. Look at this photograph. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog. The picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not And even that cannot capture the faces of the men in this boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? Gotcha. Oh! Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Now! No. How Edgeworth was seen, huh? Oh, I don't buy it. At all. Gladly, Your Honor. I'm gonna take that son of a bitch down. One thing I should mention, everyone, this case is extremely long and can be very frustrating. So if I actually get pissed, I apologize. How could you see Edgeworth? Mr. Von Karma! Stop badgering the witness. Yes, it does have something to do with it. Damn it. Binoculars. Yes, sir, you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? When you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? No, it is not irrelevant. You can't say that for certain. Yes, it is. Make it or break it time. A camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Witness, you will testify to the court about the camera. What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. No, I don't buy it. I am not badgering the witness. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? Even binoculars can't see through fog. And you say you clearly saw him. Sounded pretty doubtful to me. I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Damn it. No, I don't buy it. Objection, Your Honor. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Take a look at this photograph. This was taken in an automatic setting, was it not? You have to point a camera upwards to see photos of the stars. As this photograph clearly shows, the camera was pointed directly at the lake. The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Your Honor, take a look at this. This is what you were trying to photograph. Gordy. Well? Oh, I have proof. I have no intention of joking around. The proof is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus the photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, were you not? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Well, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Huh? Mr. Von Karma. That's not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been, though? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it. Investigative photographer, huh? Very well, Your Honor. I don't think so, Mr. Von Karma. Objection, Your Honor. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Is there a contradiction? Very funny. Yes, I know. Yes, Your Honor. What manner of person are you? Investigative photographer? A UFO, huh? Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? I'm not sure that appearing on the local news as Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Very well, Your Honor. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Everyone, one moment.